Imagine this. You wake up, check your phone, and instantly feel overwhelmed. Emails, notifications, deadlines. You rush through the day, skipping meals, pushing through exhaustion, convincing yourself that self-care is a luxury. But what if I told you that taking care of yourself isn't just about bubble baths and spa days? It's the foundation of success, happiness, and longevity. In a world that glorifies hustle culture, we've normalized burnout. But today, let's talk about breaking that cycle. Let's talk about you. Self-care is not selfish. Think about the last time you boarded a flight. What's the one thing they always say during safety instructions? Put your oxygen mask on first before assisting others. Why? Because you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. Whether you're a student, a parent, an entrepreneur, or someone working a 9-to-5, prioritizing yourself doesn't mean neglecting others. It means showing up as your best self so you can give the best of yourself. The power of micro self-care habits. Self-care doesn't have to be a grand gesture. You don't need an entire day off to feel refreshed. Sometimes it's about small, consistent habits. Drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning. Taking a 5-minute break to step outside and breathe. Setting a bedtime reminder so you don't scroll endlessly on your phone at night. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. A 1-degree shift in your habits today can change the trajectory of your entire life. Protect your energy. Guard your inputs. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it grows. If you constantly feed it negativity, stress, and comparison, that's what will thrive. But if you protect your energy by curating what you consume, news, social media, even the company you keep, you'll notice a shift in your mental well-being. Here's a challenge. Try a 24-hour digital detox. No unnecessary scrolling, no mindless media consumption. Just you, your thoughts, and intentional living. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel. Q. Slow down to speed up. We've been conditioned to believe that being busy means being productive. But here's the truth. Being busy is not the same as being effective. Some of the most successful people in the world, Bill Gates, Oprah, Warren Buffett, prioritize downtime. Why? Because reflection, rest, and recalibration lead to better decision-making and higher creativity. So, take a pause. Walk slower. Eat without distractions. Give yourself permission to rest because rest is not the enemy of productivity. It fuels it. Make peace with imperfection. One of the biggest barriers to self-care. Guilt. We think, I should be working harder. I should be doing more. But life is not a checklist. You are not defined by how much you accomplish in a day. You are worthy of rest, joy, and self-compassion, simply because you exist. Embrace the messy, laugh at the imperfections, and most importantly, be kind to yourself, the same way you would be to a friend. Self-care is a responsibility, not a reward. If you've ever flown on a plane, you know the rule. Put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. Why? Because if you pass out from lack of oxygen, you can't help anyone else. Life works the same way. When you neglect yourself, your energy, your mental health, eventually, you crash. And the people who depend on you, they feel it too. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's your responsibility. Because when you are well-rested, emotionally stable, and physically healthy, you're able to show up for your work, your loved ones, and your dreams in a way that's sustainable. Protect your mind. What you consume matters. Think of your mind like a garden. If you constantly feed it negativity, comparison, and stress, that's what will grow. But if you choose to nourish it with positive influences, growth-minded conversations, and intentional rest, your well-being flourishes. Here's a challenge. Try a 24-hour digital detox. No unnecessary scrolling, no mindless media consumption. Just you, your thoughts, and intentional living. You might be surprised at how much clearer and calmer you feel. Your time and energy are precious. Guard them wisely. 8. Slow down. Hustle culture is lying to you. We live in a culture that equates busyness with success. But here's the truth. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Some of the most successful people in the world, Oprah, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, prioritize downtime. Why? Because clarity, creativity, and good decision-making come from intentional rest. So, slow down. Take a deep breath. Eat without distractions. Savor the small moments. When was the last time you truly enjoyed a quiet moment? No distractions, no rushing, just being present. Let go of guilt. You deserve to rest of the biggest barriers to self-care: guilt. We've been conditioned to believe that if we're not constantly doing something, we're wasting time. But you are not a machine. You don't exist just to check off to-do lists. You are worthy of rest, joy, and self-compassion simply because you exist. Give yourself the same kindness you would give to a loved one. Healing and self-care are not destinations. They are lifelong journeys. Some days will be easier than others. Some days you will forget. And that's okay. The key is to keep showing up for yourself, even in the smallest ways. At the end of the day, self-care isn't a reward, it's a necessity. The world will keep moving at its pace, but the real question is, will you choose to move with intention? Because when you take care of yourself, you're not just improving your own life, you're showing up better for everyone around you. So, take a deep breath, prioritize yourself, and remember, you deserve this.